It could have been if they probably took a couple of chances. So, yeah, it was. Look, they bowled very well. Give them some credit there. I think the wicket's still very good, and we probably helped to a couple of dismissals. End of the day, we've got to be better in those tough situations. I know it was a long day in the field with 150 odd overs, but end of the day, we've got to be better at restricting the wicket column. Pleased we got 112 runs. Certainly the game's going forward when we're batting. But yeah, disappointed with the wicket loss. We're not caught on the hop. You know you're going to bat at some stage. End of the day, we've got to get better in those situations. Last 25 overs, as I said, the pleasing thing is we're 112. So the game is moving forward quite quickly now. End of the day, we've got to bat really well tomorrow and keep them out in the field most of the day. So a good opportunity, it's a good wicket. So someone's got to stand up and make some runs. You don't want to bowl 150 overs in any test match, do you? So at the end of the day, once you get past 150 overs, well, teams are normally 500, 600. So we managed to keep them down to 423. So that was a pleasing effort from our bowlers, I thought, on a wicket that was pretty good. So until we finish our batting, tomorrow or whenever that may be, we'll have a better idea how good that was. I'm not worried about that. It's a test match. You're going to have loads, and it's just the way it is. You're playing a test match, so you can't really worry about that or look too far ahead. Only live in the present. So, I thought that Nathan did a really good job. Obviously, starting to turn a little bit the wicket, and he threw himself to the captain and Smith as well to bowl some extra overs. So no dramas there. You mean David Warner tonight? Oh, that's the way he plays. We're happy with that. Well, we'd like him to still be there. So, there are a couple of good balls, as I said, and a couple of, not great shots. So that happens in the game of cricket. The challenge for our group tomorrow is to come back, and we've been in that situation in the last few test matches. So, we know what we need to do, and we have to do it better than we did tonight. No, it looks pretty good to me. But I'm not out there batting, and I'm too old to bat against those bowlers. So, I think we made some mistakes. But as the ball gets older, I think you'll see that the wickets stay pretty true, so it's going to be a good track. I think so. Once you get in and get through, that's going to be the key for all the batters. Both sides have showed that already, so we'd like a lot more scores over 10 for a start. But once you get in, I think you can really make some inroads into the score. Oh, well, they had 25 overs to bowl, didn't they? So they went at it pretty hard. That's always going to happen when you bowl for 5 sessions. You can't expect all your quicks to bowl all the time. So Nathan Lyon did a really good job getting Pfeiffer. Really pleased for him. And that's just the way it worked out today. Yeah, first over, we got a couple of balls in the right area, didn't he? Which can happen. So, yeah, we've seen him before, and most of the blokes have played him either in IPL or other tournaments, so we've seen him a bit. We'd love more first innings runs. I've spoken to you about it, Malcolm, and everyone in the room at various stages. So that's what we need to do to get better as a cricket side, and that's probably the issue we've had in those test matches. And we know we've got out of trouble with someone like Brad Haddon in the previous ones, and then obviously Marsh and Doolan or Marsh and Smith last test match. So we've got to get some better output from our top order. We know that. Oh, we'd love 5 bowlers, as we've always said. The hardest thing is fitting that in after a great test win, and he hadn't bowled anything before this test match. So we've just got to see that he's getting along. He bowled today, as I said, so as you saw. So hopefully he's fit and firing, ready to go. Well, hopefully we don't have to bowl 150 in Cape Town, and I'm pretty sure the Cape Town wicket won't have as less bounce as this one. Played very well for number 7 though, was he? So he was number 6 last test match? Okay, played very well for number 7. Just the wind, I think, mate, yeah. Again, we don't try and fight the wind, we make sure we're trying to use it where we possibly can, so that's all. Very much so, yeah. From our point of view, we've been in this situation probably too often, as Malcolm pointed out, so we know what we need to do tomorrow, and tomorrow morning is going to be a very big first session for us, as it is for South Africa. So, they're ahead of the game, as we know, and we've just got to get back into the game.